Hello everybody, Pronago bringing you Rise of the Blood Elves, a custom campaign for Warcraft 3 created by Tomo Raider. I have heard some pretty good things about Tomo Raider's campaigns, so I'm excited to give this one a run through. I guess we'll get right into it because, yeah, I don't know how long this one is going to be. I haven't done any research at all. True to my word when I said I would do as little work possible prior to starting these maps. So, here we go. After Illidan's defeat, Kael'thas returns to Outland with Illidan and Vashj. Soon after that, the Grand Magistrix Alessandra Katrine proposes a dangerous idea. So this is, Illidan surviving instead of being torn in half, or whatever was happening in that weird anime Arthas cutscene that we saw that was like half finished and somehow found its way into the game file. Still can't explain that one. Honestly, have no idea what was going on there. But, presumably he regenerated or got just revived at an altar because what is character death? But anyways, this campaign, I mean, obviously it's called Rise of the Blood Elves. You'd think the title says it all. So let's get into it. There is actually a cutscene, so I'm excited about that. I've put the MPQ file into my movies folder. So let's see if this starts up correctly. Rise of the Blood Elves, version 3.0. Here we go. Nice custom UI that we saw there for a second. Tomo Raider presents. This is like official stuff, man.
Imprisoned for 10,000 years. Banished from my own homeland. And now you dare enter my realm. You are not prepared.
Well, all right then. I think that was a mashup of some of the World of Warcraft cutscenes, or maybe it was just actually one of the World of Warcraft cutscenes. But I'm pretty sure there was like a combination of a variety of different ones, and then there was like music and sound effects and stuff added in. So that was pretty cool. Wasn't sure what to expect, honestly, but that was something for sure. Chapter 1, Return to Outland. In a daring campaign against the Scourge in Northrend, Illidan faced off against the Death Knight Arthas in an attempt to destroy the Frozen Throne. However, Arthas defeated Illidan and left him wounded in the snow, allowing Illidan to witness the creation of the new Lich King. Defeated, Kael'thas Sunstrider and Lady Vosh return to Outland, intending to bring their master Illidain to Hellfire Citadel so that he may recover from his grievous injuries. So this seems like maybe it's it opens up at least with a story context of like what Illidain does to rebuild, what's going on, and like how he manages to basically like rule for whenever Burning Crusade was the campaign where he was like the final raid boss or something. I could be completely mistaken. I've never played World of Warcraft, so I have no idea. And I only have a very vague idea of what the hell's going on in Warcraft 3's plotted to begin with. So not going to be too savvy on all of the lore tidbits. So someone in the comments that will certainly, assuredly correct me, as they did in the previous playthrough, when I'm wrong about something. But if this is like Illidan solidifying his rule in Outland, then that's a compelling enough setting to begin with. Hellfire Citadel is nearly upon us. We must make haste, Lady Vosh. Lord Illidan's life is hanging by a thread. Indeed. If the worst were to come, not a possibility, Lady Vosh. Lord Illidan will survive. We will make sure of it. I like the little orbs around the heads. You are right, of course. Let us move out. Yeah, the UI looks pretty tasteful. Oh, it's like a little rose petal fire thing. I don't know what that is. It looks cool, though. Icons have not been changed, so at least I'm immediately remembering what they are and what's going on here. Okay, so we have main quest Out of Time, escort Illidan to Hellfire Citadel. All of them must survive. New unit abilities. Sorceress and Ranger have new unit abilities, so Sorceress looks interesting. She has, what does she have? Arcane Torrent. So it's a silence, an AoE silence, it looks like, for 10 seconds. That's pretty good. And then we have Searing Arrows for our Rangers. Sort of like how our Night Elf Rangers in the last campaign, Fall of Ashenvale, had some element of, well, they had some sort of utility with their cold arrows. So Illidan's in this little crate here. He's very wounded. We got, what is this, Arcane Affinity? Due to Blood Elves' natural affinity for arcane magic, damage by spells and magic attacks is reduced by 25%. So that means that they take 25% less damage. Okay, that's pretty cool. And I like the idea that there's some sort of magic that the Ranger can use, even though it's just a typical archer unit, because again, these are Blood Elves. They're supposed to be like subsisting off of magic, so maybe we can even get an upgrade for the Swordsman or something that channels that in some capacity. Vosh and Kael are both level 1, so it looks like they were also damaged quite a bit by the events of... What the hell? Kael's abilities are very different. Yeah, it looks like they've been somehow weakened by these events. Let's hockey Illidan anyways. Summon Alara, powerful Phoenix. So the Phoenix has been probably downgraded in terms of its damage, but we can get it from level 2, which is pretty good. And then Meteor Strike. 3 waves of meteors. And it looks like that's like Rain of Fire, but as an ultimate, so that's pretty cool. Let's get the heroes to a different hotkey, and then we'll grab everybody else.
It shall be done.
Oh, let's take a look at our quest. We only have 1 main quest and then 1 undiscovered quest. I don't know if more will come. Let's go ahead and use Forked Lightning. I feel edgy too, man. I've missed hearing Kael say, "I feel edgy." What a woefully unaware line. Completely lacking in self-awareness. Let's go ahead and put Defend on for this guy. What do we got? Why are these orcs attacking us? Illidan is their master. Not anymore, Elf. We are the rulers of Outland. Okay. We got a unit dying here. Not really much we can do about that. Why don't we use Forked Lightning? We probably should have waited. Let's get Alar out. Ah, Kael, no, don't die! I haven't quick-saved yet, you fuck. Okay. Let's pull back. Give him Inner Fire. Okay. What can you do? Sure, you have Frost Arrows. Whoa! Fuck him up! There we go, we did it. Alright. Well, we're salvaging it somehow. Oh, he dropped the Spider Silk Brooch. That'll probably be necessary for some air units. Which I think we might actually have down there. Okay, so I say we go ahead and dispel magic. Dispel magic on this guy, will you? Okay, now. Magical Pen. Looks like they've captured some of our swordsmen. Why don't we go ahead and use Flame Strike on these fellers? Well, just the... Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead, use your ensnare. It was very effective. You did something. Good job. Let's move on here. Priest is doing okay in mana, so that's good. Go ahead and keep healing Kale. That'll be fine. And there might be other things. So there's a Spellbreaker and just a Swordsman. It's not a huge amount of reinforcements, but it's better than nothing. And I think it's good to have some element of what's the term? Oh, I should probably move these guys off of that. You have my gratitude, my lord. Yeah. Just get it in the control group, will you? Anu Belor Delana, my prince. Yeah, my pronunciation is shit. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I like the fact that it's not an abundance of reinforcements, but there are still a number of them. So that's pretty cool. So, there's the sorceress. Yeah, we didn't really have to use Arcane Torrent there. I guess we could have polymorphed some of their big units, since, I mean, slow is useful, but not as useful as it otherwise would have been. And I think we actually lost the other sorceress we had, so yeah, probably could have saved more units there. I don't know how challenging this map or this campaign in general will be. I'm expecting it to be fairly difficult, though, based on the fact that it said hard as its difficulty. Thankfully, they're not building out of here. Let's check out, see if there's anything over here. Whoa! Some Eridar, or an Eridar. Okay, so we'll come back. We will come for you. At some point, Alar died as well. I don't know what's up with that. Oh, they're fighting us. Well, they'll leash back, I'm sure. We can go ahead and ensnare her, and then move our melee unit out of the way. It's not much, but it's a little bit of something. Okay, we should probably take her off of autocast on Parasite. That seems like maybe a good idea. Tome of Intelligence +2. Well, first off, let's get level 2 Forked Lightning. And I think we'll... Morphs into an egg after death and can be reborn again. So it seems like we should always have him up. I don't know if that means that he's going to be more...
It shall be done.
Should I level him up more? I mean, how much mana does he cost? Less than a Flame Strike. Yeah, I guess I'll level him up. And then what? Here he is. So he's level... He has Phoenix Fire now? That's what it said by level 2. And then, after a certain point, he, I don't know. I don't know what he does. He dies, I guess. Let's scout ahead with the Watery Minion. I want to make sure that I'm not missing anything. The number of different areas to go. And here we go. Here's something. Okay, so more Fel Orcs are in that direction. Alright, wonderful. Presumably she'll drop something. An Orb of Fire this early? Okay, wonderful. Well, you already have an Orb effect, so I guess we'll give that to Kale.
I'll do my best.
Okay, let's
It shall be done.
let's keep it rolling here. I guess we can go ahead and quick save. It's as good a time as any. So far, I mean, this is a fairly small map, so we should be good to complete this one without too much, well, without too much difficulty, I suppose. So this is where I'm thinking maybe use Polymorph. That's an O for Polymorph, which is an interesting hotkey for that. And it lasts quite a long time, so I'm totally okay with, you know, letting it sit there while we take out this tower. I'm not the most knowledgeable about Warcraft abilities, and there are many hotkeys. Oh, here we go. We got some allies. Prince Kael'thas, please help us. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's get you guys back over here. We'll go ahead and Flame Strike, Forked Lightning, the whole shebang. Here we go. Where's Polymorph? Polymorph, a healthy one. That's good. Okay, wow. That seems to have worked out. We only lost one unit, which I think was a swordsman? Yeah, it was the other swordsman. Prince Kael'thas. They took more of our people to the southwest. Please help us rescue them. So that must be the optional quest. The Gaul. These orcs will bear the true fury of the Sindore. Save the captured Blood Elves. Well, we got a priest out of that, so I'll say that's pretty fucking good. Let's hockey these guys to... I guess those guys will be 3. Where is Lady Vosh? Here she is. We'll get Illidain over here. Potion of mana.
I sense
Who's going to be using most of the mana? Probably Lady Vosh if we leave her on autocast, which we are not doing currently. But save the captured Blood Elves. Illidain, okay, I didn't read these descriptions. Illidain has been badly hurt in a battle with Arthas. Yep. Okay. Escort him. There's no real timer here, it doesn't look like, but it does say escort him as fast as possible, so we'll try not to dally too long, Lord. You learned that the fellow orcs have captured some of your people to the southwest. Rescue them. You got it, dude.
Kick down, Sparky.
We'll leave those. Oh, what the fuck? Basha no falar tara. Hey, why don't we focus on fighting the some of these units, huh? Hey, you've got full mana. Why don't you? Oh, they are orcs, dragon riders. That's pretty cool. Ensnare. Oh, she still died. Well, we were able to get somewhere. I guess that's what these spider silk brooches are for.
my people must be avenged.
Or what that was for.
Kick down, Sparky.
So we have some... Wow, that was a real quick side quest.
Yes,
And we only managed to save one unit. That's pretty bad. Yeah, sure, Kat, why don't you pick this up? You were the one who was almost dead earlier, so... That's the logic I'll use. Yeah, the fact that those buildings were hostile meant that a lot of our units like stopped to kill them instead of actually moving forward. And yeah, it was potentially not the best thing ever. We could have used Arcane Torrent to stop that guy from casting that spell by silencing him.
My people must be avenged.
I say we just go ahead and... Well, these units are dying pretty fast, so maybe we don't. Maybe we just... we rely on... We'll put Lady Vosh on to...
Elusive.
Go ahead and grab that, that's fine. We'll put Lady Vosh on autocast for her cold arrows again, since she has the Potion of Mana.
We should move soon.
So that's fine.
Best.
And then as long as we keep this Myrmidon alive, or just sick our Phoenix on it, that's a lot of fucking damage. I'll take it. Let's keep Illidain behind.
What's the holdup?
There's a waygate. Illidan's puppets! Alert our brethren! Oh, shit, they went through the waygate, it looks like. Where's this gonna take us? Whoa! Okay, not what I probably should have quick saved before coming through there. We're silenced, so we can't cast any spells. All the same, though. We can just wipe through this. Wow, that thing died so fast. That was crazy. I don't think we really need to polymorph. Banish would actually be a pretty good spell right now, but Alara is doing so much damage that I totally am fine with keeping it the way it is. That's a very, very useful spell. I'm glad that I leveled that up again. We could even send Alara over to start tanking, because it gets reborn. It's just an incredibly useful spell. Incredibly good spell. The fact that we never have to resummon him unless we're careless enough to, you know, let him die in that sense, that's pretty fucking good too. Alright, so now we're island hopping. I like the idea that we're in Outland and we're like using these waygates to traverse these otherwise just these floating islands. It's pretty interesting. Very fantasy-like, I guess. Go ahead and ensnare this one, even though he dies in 2 seconds. Slay them all! Well, we've already been slayed. Okay. Move Illidain over. I keep forgetting to quick save. I'll quick save as soon as we get we clear this initial area out. Wow, those units all ran away because they couldn't fight. Make haste, Vosh. We were almost at our destination. Some of our units were... Oh, that was our other control group, I think. Alright. Well, we're almost there. Let's go ahead and quick save. Where are these units going? Okay, go through this waygate, and then go through that waygate. Oh, man. Warcraft 3. Okay, we've done it. Now we can quick save. Save us that trouble if we've, you know, I don't know, if there's like a random killer boss battle that one-shots us or something. Go ahead and queue. Speaking of killing us, our ranger's definitely dead. Oops. That's fine. We're fine. There's no problems. Those units die real quick.
Outstanding.
What's this? Potion of vulnerability. Okay.
My people must be avenged.
So I guess we just have to do this.
Elusive.
All right. Well, there's Illidan's orcs that have remained loyal to him, presumably, unless it's a trap. I hope I. Well, I don't think anything's going to happen, but we'll go ahead and quick save. Main quest completed. Master's life. All right. We've done it. Ha! I never imagined I would be pleased to see this cursed place. Lord Illidan, is there anything else we can do for you? You have done more than enough, Kael. Come with me. We have much to discuss. All right. Well, that was a fairly straightforward first mission here in our jump into Rise of the Blood Elves. So I'm looking forward to playing more of this campaign. I've heard really good things about Tomo Raider's work, as well as I think Turnrow was the other guy that I heard good stuff about, as well as of course Outsider Z, Outsider XE, XD, find me. So yeah, I guess I'm just looking forward to playing more of this content for sure. I think I had something that I wanted to say about this map in particular, but I think it was fairly well rounded. You know, the island hopping was a little weird, but it wasn't like gotcha moment type thing. Like I thought it would be after the yellow base, but then it was fairly straightforward. So it was kind of cool how you could preview it, and if that had been a longer area, we could have like matched the waygates by color, and then looked at like, oh, that one was red, and then this one is red, so I know that one's going to go to another island. It's sort of cool, like you could like see across the pond, as it were, of Void, whatever the hell Outland black energy is. But yeah, it was pretty cool to see like a preview of some of the new Blood Elf abilities and such. Kael's really useful with that Phoenix spell, so that's cool. Looking forward to playing the next map, hopefully a macro map that we can experiment a little bit more. One thing I will say is that I hope that this campaign goes a little bit further into Kael Thas's character, because he basically, like, it's set up such that he has this really interesting personal struggle, or interesting is a strong word, but at least something is there that chronicles some sort of inner struggle within him. Like, is he making the right choice for himself and his people by siding with Illidan, or is this like somehow morally questionable or whatever? And then, you know, obviously that Blood Elf campaign from the Frozen Throne just completely throws that out, because it has to focus on the, you know, undead portion of it, where he's like going to, you know, take command of Outland, and, you know, it shifts towards Illidan as opposed to satisfying those questions about Kael Thas. So maybe we'll get some insight into that. I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, I'm Pronago. Thanks for watching. Catch me in a few days. We'll get to the next mission for this. Bye.